The top 10 things you should know before visiting the San Diego Zoo. Today, we'll start at the newest attraction at the zoo, then we'll visit popular areas like the Elephant Odyssey, Africa Rocks, the Lost Forest, and more. We'll explore the history of San Diego Zoo, which is now over 100 years old, and visit some of the most popular attractions. Then we'll discover overlooked areas many visitors miss. Along the way, we'll share our top tips. The San Diego Zoo is a world-renowned zoo located in Balboa Park in San Diego, California. It spans over 100 acres and it's home to over 14,000 rare and endangered animals, representing more than 700 species. It's a 5-minute drive from downtown San Diego, and it's known for its innovative exhibits and state-of-the-art facilities. The zoo has a rich history. It was founded in 1916 by Dr. Harry Wedgworth, who was inspired by the sound of a distant lion's roar while visiting the Panama, California exposition here at Balboa Park. In the following years, visionary leaders contributed to the effort, transforming the San Diego Zoo into a beloved attraction enjoyed by locals and visitors from around the world. Here are our top 10 must-see attractions for your next visit to the San Diego Zoo. First is the Wildlife Explorers Base Camp. The Denny Sanford Wildlife Explorers Base Camp is the newest addition to the park. It's built on the historic Children's Zoo site by the original zoo entrance. The 3.2-acre base camp has 4 diverse zones, each with unique animals and insects from around the world. There are interactive exhibits, play areas, and splash zones. The Wild Woods area has key species like squirrel monkeys and coati, with water jets near a rope bridge and oak tree. The McKinney family's Spineless Marvels building takes visitors to a world of insects and invertebrates. In Marsh Meadows, guests encounter marsh-dwelling creatures like crocodiles, salamanders, turtles, and even the axolotl. Desert Dunes features animals like the fennec fox, burrowing owl, and prairie dogs. The base camp serves as an immersive environment for conservation education and environmental awareness. It's a perfect place to bring your family. Next is the bus tour. If this is your first time visiting, I highly recommend taking the bus tour. The 35-minute bus ride is included with your admission and takes you on a journey around the park, visiting many of the most popular exhibits. The double-decker bus provides a unique view of the park, and the tour gives you a chance to get familiar with the zoo's layout. And afterward, you'll have a great idea of what to visit on foot for an up-close look. Tour guides share the history of the park as well as information, tips, and news about the animals. The first 2 buses ever were donated by Ann Zimmerman in 1926 to help transport underprivileged students and give weekend tours. The main bus station was built in 1956, and in 1974 the first tour was led by a female driver. Today, the bus tour is a highlight of the zoo experience and absolutely worth visiting. I recommend taking the tour as early as you can to avoid lines, and although all the seats have great views, if you don't mind the sun, I recommend sitting on the second level on the right side of the bus. There are a lot of different ways to get around the park. The Kangaroo bus stops all around the park and arrives every 15 minutes. These buses are different from the main tour, and they're simply a way for guests to travel around the park by hopping on and off the bus. If you're not afraid of heights, I recommend riding the Skyfari. The Skyfari is a gondola-style sky ride that takes visitors on a one-way trip across the park. From here, you'll have excellent views of the zoo, Balboa Park, and downtown San Diego. Next is the Elephant Odyssey. The Elephant Odyssey is a state-of-the-art facility showcasing the animals and ecosystems that existed in Southern California during the last ice age. Elephant Odyssey is named after the African and Asian elephants that call the area home. They're some of the largest land mammals on Earth, known for their intelligence, social behavior, and unique features. You can tell the difference between the two, as African elephants have large ears shaped like the African continent. Asian elephants have smaller, rounded ears. The state-of-the-art facility provides a lot of room for the animals to play, run, and even swim. Throughout the habitat, you'll see exhibits like tar pits that educate about the extinct animals that once lived here in California. Walking throughout the habitat, you'll see lions, jaguars, camels, llamas, and even California condors. There are interactive experiences and play areas, models of giant elephants and other animals both alive and extinct. The Elephant Odyssey is a must-visit area that offers a glimpse into the history and diverse wildlife of Southern California. If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Also, let us know in the comments below your favorite animal exhibits to visit here at the zoo. Alright, back to the video. The Africa Rocks exhibit is a state-of-the-art attraction that showcases the biodiverse ecosystems and wildlife of the African continent. Opened in 2017, the trail features 6 different habitats. Beginning at the top of the trail is the Kopsch, which is a rocky habitat home to klipspringer, dwarf mongoose, hyrax, and meerkats. Traveling further down the trail is the Ethiopian highlands, home to a unit of Hamadryas baboons. Nearby are the gelada baboons, known for the red patch of skin shaped like an hourglass on their chest. Continuing on, you'll find the Acadia woodlands, which features vervet monkeys and the African aviary with over 30 bird species, and predators like the leopards, who just recently had 2 cubs. Continuing down the trail, you'll see magical Madagascar, home to a variety of lemur species, and a cat-like predator called Fusa. These animals are interesting because they evolved separately from other African animals when Madagascar separated from the African continent over 155 million years ago. The West African forest features dwarf crocodiles and forest turtles, and here you'll see the iconic 65-foot-tall Rades Falls, which is a great place to take pictures. At the foot of the trail is Cape Finbos, where you can see African penguins and spotted leopard sharks swimming below. The Lost Forest is the largest section of the park, and it has some of the most interesting animals and trails you'll find at the zoo. Treetops Way cuts right through the center, and there are side trails that lead to various exhibits. These include the Orangutan Trail, where you'll find orangutans and siamangs playing together. On the Monkey Trail, you can view a variety of monkeys, including mandrills and capuchins, from the treetop or ground level. Further along the Monkey Trail, you'll see the pygmy hippos, and just next door is the gorilla habitat. Here you can observe these gentle giants up close in their natural habitat. Nearby are the bonobos, our distant relative, and if you spend a little time here, you'll notice how many behaviors we share. Down the hill is Tiger Trail, where you can stand inches away from Malayan tigers. You'll know you're close when you hear their distinctive roar. While you're here, make sure to pass through the often overlooked Scripps and Owens aviaries. These structures are some of the oldest in the park and provide incredible environments for birds, fish, and turtles. At the edge of the Lost Forest are the Treetops Bistro. This is a great place to stop for a meal, as it has an unmatched view of the zoo, Balboa Park, and the San Diego skyline. Marking the center of the park is the Basher Bridge. It opened in 2017, connecting 2 sides of the canyon, which used to be difficult to travel. Now this is a central hub, and you can follow any trail in the park downhill, and it all leads here. You can take elevators back up to the top and avoid walking uphill. Near the base of the bridge is the Asian Passage. It was designed to showcase the diverse wildlife of Asia, and for over 20 years, it was home to giant pandas. The zoo built the Giant Panda Research Station to aid in breeding efforts, and during the time, the pandas managed to give birth to 6 cubs. The pandas were returned to China in 2019, yet today the Asian Passage continues to be an important part of the zoo. Traveling through the exhibit today, you'll see red pandas, snow leopards, takins, and more. Next door is the Northern Frontier, with the flagship attraction being the Polar Bear Plunge. It features an underwater viewing area where you can see polar bears swimming up close. I recommend visiting during one of the trainer talks when the bears come to the glass to eat their favorite snacks. The area also has polar bear statues and a polar bear den play area. Exiting Polar Bear Plunge, you'll see reindeer, and across Parkway, you can find zebra, bontebok, gerenuk, lesser kudu, gazelles, and peccary. At the top of the hill by the Sky Quarry are mountain lions, anteaters, and wolves. It's also here where you can watch the Mowgli 4D experience, which is a short 3D movie with special effects. The urban jungle and outback are just a few minutes walk from the park's entrance. This is where you'll see some of the park's most popular animals, like giraffe, hippo, rhinoceros, cheetah, the phoenix fox, and koala. And nearby are the Tasmanian devils. If you walk down Center Street, this is where you can see sloth bears, grizzly bears, and Andean bears. The urban jungle is home to the Sydney Grill and Stage, and this is where they host shows for the Nighttime Zoo, the Halloween, and Jungle Bells events. A quick tip about food: there are great refreshments and dining options all around the park. But one of the greatest tips is to bring your own food. The zoo allows you to bring food into the park, and with so many beautiful places to stop for a bite, this is a great way to save money and keep your energy up at the same time. Our next tip is to download the Zoo app. With a little preparation, you can plan an amazing trip and make the most of your day here at the zoo. The app features a map, information about the animals, shows, restaurants, activities, and trainer presentations. During the nighttime zoo and holidays, there are great performances all around the park, and you can plan which ones to see using the app. As a park member, your annual ticket codes are stored in the app, and there's also certain perks like discounted food, merchandise, and other benefits. Throughout the day, there are informative and entertaining trainer talks throughout the park, and I highly recommend visiting if you can, because during these presentations, the trainers feed animals their favorite snacks, and you'll have a chance to see them up close in person. This is the best way to see and learn about some of your favorite animals. Also, having the map handy is useful as you explore the trails around the park. For tip number 9, we head 45 minutes north of downtown to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. The Safari Park is an African-themed park that first opened in 1972. It was initially established as a breeding and research center to provide a natural habitat for animals. The park has played a crucial role in the conservation of endangered species, with the breeding facility averaging 1 new birth per day. The park is home to almost 3,000 animals, with many exhibits focusing on endangered species. The park is famous for its Africa Tram Tour, which is a 23-minute tour that takes you around the savanna habitats. During the tram ride, you'll have the opportunity to see animals like buffalo, antelope, giraffe, zebras, white rhinos, and wildebeest, all in their natural habitat. On the tour, you'll learn about the history of the park and the great efforts of the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance to help preserve and support endangered animal species. Number 10, your visit is important and actually supports the preservation of endangered species. The San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance is a nonprofit organization that operates the San Diego Zoo and Safari Park. Their mission is to develop and implement conservation strategies for endangered species by integrating animal care, research, and education. Your visit to these parks plays a crucial role in supporting and funding the protection of these wonderful animals for future generations to enjoy. From the inspiring wildlife to the entertaining and informative presentations, there's something for everyone at the San Diego Zoo. If you're planning a trip to the San Diego area, be sure to add the zoo to your list of must-see destinations. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more travel and adventure content. Now click here to see more of the best places to visit in San Diego. I'll see you in the next video.